pretty insane one so far. It looks like we're going to get Skyward Hero and Ethan first. I think these are the two of the most consistent players, I think, in the entire bracket.
I was thinking that, you're talking about how Hero does pretty well against Steve. I don't know how Link does. I mean, he really just has the boomerang, has the bombs, so he has all these projectiles, but against the walls, I don't know.
You got to think, I don't know if you've seen any of Gluto's recent sets. Gluto has been counterpicking with Link. He hasn't been playing Wario against Steve.
Whoa.
So maybe he just really likes Link. Maybe he's ready to move on to the next, or he thinks Link has a good odds here, but I think we're going to have to watch that roll especially. That's something I noticed in my set with Skyward Hero, is that roll, and if Ethan's on top of his anvils and he keeps catching it, that's going to be so much damage.
Yeah, he has a lot of materials right now. Link just being kind of slow here, having to go in, try and pressure here on the wall, giving Cheeze plenty of time to mine from materials.
Yeah, he is out of iron though. He's going to have to fight for some space to get that back up. And Link, if for all of his issues, he has no problems breaking walls. Like, especially dirt walls, Link Nair just tears right through him, and he has all the momentum right now.
Just look at that power there with the sword. I mean, he's only taking 47%. This is a great lead.
Yeah, fantastic so far. And now he can kind of run away with it. I mean, walls are never going to stay up for long, so Ethan's not going to have much time to mine. And Skyward Hero can really just harass him with all these projectiles. I mean, you'd think the walls would do something to stop these boomerangs and bombs, but the walls get torn down so quick, it's not like he has really much room to get anything done.
That's how you know he's a real hero. He tears down walls.
Yeah. Yeah, Skyward Hero is the people's champ, I think, at the moment. Pack Smash did just fall in the last round, and I know a lot of people in Whitewater rooting for him, as well as Envy, I believe, fell to Sophist. So Whitewater's out, and now people are got their eyes looking up to the prodigy Skyward Hero.
Yeah, the closest thing we have to Whitewater. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, his online runs have been phenomenal. He's top-8 Coinbox multiple times. He's an insanely strong player. He just hasn't been super active, which is why we get to see him kind of showcase to King Me here.
I'm glad to see the Wi-Fi training actually paying off. If people are like, yeah, Wi-Fi is ass, I get it, but it's so good for matchup knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. So much of it can carries over.
Ooh.
Right now,
just kind of weave through that. We're seeing that boomerang. Do you think he's going to get punished for all these boomerangs?
I don't know. Boomerang is safe. So if you can hit him before he boomerangs, yeah.
Never safe to recover that high. Not with Diamond.
No. You can parry boomerang and you still can't punish him. Link is that safe, so not much to be done there. You have to stuff it out, or just like play around it. Like minecart will probably go through if it's the right angle, stuff like that. So,
but it does look like Skyward Hero has been throwing the boomerang like at Ethan's eye level, so that way like, it goes over the minecart. He still has to jump, but at least like he's not going to get punished for jumping over it.
Exactly. Yeah, I've seen some minor adaptations here. Ethan is kind of fighting his way back into this with some Rube Goldberg-esque setups in the corner. The anvil, the down smash, and all that, but he does definitely have some work to make up.
Okay, there we go. Using these forward airs. Great disjoint right here, and hey, no more pickaxe. Oh, okay, come on.
Diamond's on the table. Although he did just mine the diamond, so if he dies now, all that effort's going to be gone to waste.
We kind of need to make something happen. They're about at equal percent. We want to have this lead.
Honestly, though, I feel like Steve is the last character to make something like that happen, Especially now that he has a definite lead. He just wants to hang out.
All right, 130. Looks like he's still going in, though. He is aggressive and gets punished for it. Shaking his head.
Yeah, great high bomb from Skyward Hero. Going to even up the stocks real quick, and the percents did even as well.
Okay, another bomb. Gets hit. All right, now it's actually forcing Ethan to be the one to go over the wall.
He is not playing with those walls. He is just chucking bombs over. Got the artillery strike inbound.
We really just need to give Link a, what do you call it? One of those catapults.
I'm honestly surprised Ethan isn't kind of playing a bit more safe for Diamond here. I mean, he did have the wall set up before, and the bomb really wasn't doing much to threaten that, and he could just mine behind it, but he's been pretty aggressive this last stock.
Oh my god, rolling on in, avoiding the grab, and now setting up that boomerang again. All right, charge it. It is pretty strong, not something that a lot of Links actually use at 0%, because not often you see a Link at 0%. Yeah, I mean, he's going for that blade beam. It always catches you off guard if you're not ready for it, and he does lose it now. But he does like to make good use of that. Oh no.
Hit bomb tech. Get through the wall. Yeah, just harass him, put him in the corner. I mean, Skyward Hero's been so good about catching a lot of these minecart options as well with the nairs and the boomerangs that I feel like he's not super scared of, like, these burst options. And really, if you're not scared of minecart, what does Steve have to, like, engage that way.
I mean, you got diamond, that's about it, and the walls. So you're not
Yeah.
really engaging. You're forcing the opponent to engage with you.
Exactly. But when you're at a deficit like Ethan is now, it really feels like you have to set something up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, rebound confirm on the boomerang there. Skyward Hero has been so strong with those this tournament.
All right, rolls on in, gets that back here with the diamond.
Yeah, Ethan has to be super careful now about the up B out of shield here from Skyward Hero. Such a fantastic defensive option, and Ethan really has to just play safe around that now. It will kill.
Yep, all right, we have the 2 blocks right there, still saved there. Hitting the block just a little bit. You can't punish glide, but you can't punish that Nair either. That's right there.
Oh,
and there we go. It only has 1 strong hit, so if you shield it, free punish.
exactly. Yeah. Ethan, very aware of that up B, empty lands, baits that completely. And he hasn't, I don't think Skyward Hero's gone for like a single up B at a shield punish that game. Maybe one.
No, not at all. That was the first. So he was hoping to surprise him, but, you know, Skyward Sword, he just wanted to finish that. He knows we have to keep this running tight right now, and he's like, he's trying to do us a favor, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I mean, if only he could 3-0.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. We want a strong set right here. The crowd is cheering. This is the hometown hero. We got to go to Game 5. Can't go any other way.
Game 5s until they kick us out of the venue is what I say.
We're going to go kicking and screaming. The last thing you're going to hear from me is, no, I need to keep my reel. Anyway, we're in for a real showstopper right now, running it back to PS2.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of this, but maybe Skyward Hero is just really comfortable on the stage, just because Steve gets stoned. And I feel like that's kind of the point where Link Nair stops like destroying the blocks quite as well. But I do, just to go back to the end of that very last game, I really like the layers we're already on. I mean, you kind of see that with this level of play, even though it's still just an Arcadian, the players are good enough that they're already making reads and callouts based on things that haven't happened yet. That they have no experience, no conditioning down, but they're just expecting things, and it's paying off.
Now, something that I haven't actually seen a lot of people go for, Skyward Hero included, is you do have that 1 block that is... He's not going through it. Everyone can run through it.
Yeah, although with Link's run speed, I'm not sure if you'd want to. His burst options are not fantastic. Like, his dash attack is one of the slowest ones in the game. His run and airspeed are both pretty abysmal, so he's much more comfortable setting up traps as opposed to something else. But Ethan going to take advantage of that missed up. He had a shield again.
Okay, we didn't get that reversal. Instead, trying to just get to center stage again. Finally gets the hero spin.
Yeah, 1 more will do it. Gonna opt to throw forward instead of the bomb ledge trap. Fortunately, Ethan is gonna get back on stage. Skyward Hero gonna have to find some sort of mileage now. He is in the lead, but honestly, it really doesn't feel like it right now.
No, you're always just a little bit behind a Steve player. And with that back here, he is definitely behind the stock.
Yeah, masterfully placed, like perfectly between, by the way, those 2 forward air hitboxes of Link Fair. Great parry.
What a parry. I think we're actually going to see more hero spins out of shield, especially when he's about like at 130.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, if you don't want to get baited into whiffing it, parry is your safe bet, right? Because if you parry, you can react to, the parry freeze and be like, oh, I hit the parry, time for the punish. But if you just let it rip out of shield, you never know, right? So.
And then to the jumble jump. Wow, actually punishing the glide, one of the few characters that can do it there with the boomerang, running with the mine carts. It's like, I'm fast, but not fast enough. Ooh, between the anvil.
Always a gamble. I feel like both these characters can blow each other up at ledge. Because Link doesn't really have any good ways of getting back on. I'm like, his frame rate is okay. Rolls and things like that, but he doesn't have any quick front hitboxes in front of him. His air drift's not good. Kind of the same thing with Steve aside from minecart, and Link is a beast at ledge trapping.
Look, what he doesn't have in frame rate, he makes up for in hearts, in courage, in pure coolness.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Skyward Hero before the bracket, and he was like, I just really like Legend of Zelda games. He's just a huge fan. And honestly, I love to see players. I feel like it's kind of a dying breed of people who actually just play a character because they like the character. Not specifically the way they play or, how good they are, but just, I really like Link, I'm going to play Link.
And
he
there
makes
we
it
go.
work.
Nice forward smash. It's just running into Ethan, trying to bait him out to do something, and punished for it quite well, even with wooden tools.
Yeah. Trying to keep it. I feel like he's been keeping it very scrappy and very intense. Skyward Hero has. He has not been giving Ethan much room to breathe at all this game.
There we go. Throwing the bomb. Looks like Ethan has caught that. And now it's just them two.
Wow.
All right. I do see the idea. Trying to actually jump up and Z-drop it to clank with it, but that's not going to stop that hitbox.
Yeah, maybe an attempt puts a lot of shields from Ethan, but it's going to pay off anyway. Great stuff so far. I mean, when Skyward Hero's trying to scrap so much, you do have to keep in mind, like, yeah, Link has some pretty good buttons in air and forward air, and back air is even pretty quick, but you are fighting Steve, who is, like, the king of doing that, especially as he gets stronger and stronger tools. But I don't believe Ethan has been able to get his hands on a diamond in this game yet.
Not yet, which is really good. It's the reason why he wants to go to PS2, like you were saying. There's a lot of stone.
Yeah, a lot of stone. Definitely better than wood, but you're going to want that diamond.
Oh, all right. He looked a little exhausted there. Kind of holding his breath there. Looking a little blue, but it's okay. Going for the water. Ready for game number 3.
Take a sip. Ethan possibly checking notes, maybe tweeting something mean.
Tweeting being like, yo, I'm a Steve player, but let me tell you why we need to ban Link.
Never know. He's reading the Dragon Scroll right now.
Oh, no. Skyward Sword doing a good thing. Staying hydrated. Something's going on in the air. So if you're like, ooh, I got a little tickle, water. Just drown yourself in water.
Water, go to bed early, right.
Yes. Shout outs to Mochi, we miss him.
Want to know something else impressive? I think these two were two of the youngest players in the whole tournament.
Whoa. No. We had Dandari.
Yeah, there's some of.
Okay.
They're not, yeah, Dandari, and I believe there's one other, I might be CD, are also quite young. But, I mean, for getting this far, and especially for their seed, these are definitely two of the youngest players in the whole tournament.
Oh, what a grab.
And neither of them get to attend much either. Honestly, they both kind of have to stick to their regions. They can't drive a whole lot, so it's
Wisconsin
great
is
seeing this talent come out.
huge.
Yeah. Wisconsin is a big state. It's very strong.
I mean, like, I guess you could always go to Milwaukee, but not everyone can go to Milwaukee.
Yeah. Yeah, the Madison, Milwaukee, and Whitewater areas are not super far from each other, but pretty much any other local or event, it's going to be like 2-3 hours plus.
All right, new idea for local, the boonies. Anywhere north. Milwaukee.
My goodness, yeah. These
Anyway.
two just been scrapping it out. It's game 3. Both a game apiece, so I feel like no one has the specific pressure yet, but it is going to start building up after this set. I mean, this is winners finals. Like, the gravity of this means so much because it means if you go to losers to win the whole tournament, you have to win 2 more sets, likely off the person that just beats you here, right?
And that is exhausting to do. You know, I think we've had this tournament running for about, since maybe 2 o'clock. So it's going to be about 8 hours. That's a whole day's of work.
Yeah, it's actually 9:59 right now. Started at 2 p.m. It's been such a long bracket experience, but that's another skill, right? Bracket stamina. Being able to maintain your game plan and keep your adaptation up all through this time, and both these players have been very strong.
Yeah, and Skyward Sword not really mixing it up here, just throwing out all the projectiles, forcing Ethan to, you know, mind some things, but whenever he does approach, he just gets blown up by everything.
Yeah, and Skyward Hero's reactions as well have been so fantastic off of like stray bomb and boomerang hits. I mean, he's setting it up. He knows what's coming, but I feel like I don't see too many links confirm off of bomb rebounding. Oh, maybe boomerang, but bomb seems pretty new.
Yeah, Delta Force is like maybe the only one.
Yeah, I was watching Delta Force sets actually the night before.
Oh.
Doing a bit of studying, but I mean, I can speak from that. Delta Force and Skyward Hero's styles seem completely different.
No, Delta Force likes to style on you, while Skyward Hero is like, I'm just gonna chip you down little by little.
Yeah, very much so favoring those projectiles, and they're paying off. The boomerang fair.
Wow, a 2-stock lead. Very rare that you see that against a Steve of this caliber.
Yeah, I think this is the first time in the set we really feel like someone is kind of pulling away from the other. Like, this is a much more significant amount of ground to make up than we've seen so far.
Okay, more boomerang, more bomb, more nair.
Yeah.
Destroy him.
More buttons. I mean, that's kind of the solution. You really don't want to give Steve time to build up. That's his way back into the game, right? Is getting more powered rails, getting that diamond. He should be pretty close to that now.
I'm surprised he's not going for this gold. It is much faster data. Might as well go for it if he's unable to really confirm anything. Like, straight hits are just not working against Skyward Hero. Ooh.
My goodness.
Wow, comboing off the minecart, not losing a single stock.
Yeah. A 3-stock in Winners Finals is definitely a statement from the Skyward Hero.
He's like, you thought this was going to be easy? You thought I was playing a low-tier hero?
And such fantastic situational awareness as well. I mean, he was fully ready to go for that fair. He knew that he had enough hit stun to actually connect. I mean, Link Fair is not the fastest move. It is pretty big, but it's not that fast, right?
But it's just so meaty.
It's so meaty.
All right, we got to get the Twitter post out. Be like, I'm going to win this. Watch this reverse 3-0. Well, reverse 2-0. And
Yeah.
going to Kalos. What do you think about this?
I know apparently Steve mines faster on the rims I found that out from Celestio actually when we were commentating at Wisconsin Summit. So apparently Steve likes this too. I mean, same thing. He gets a lot of iron on this stage. Maybe Ethan thinks that'll help him out some. Maybe he just doesn't want the platforms. I know when I fought Skyward Hero, I felt like he was getting way too much mileage off of boomeranging off of the side platforms. And so not having those kind of central PS2 small battlefield style platforms will be pretty helpful.
Yeah, but we do also have, like, the platforms are just a little off to the side, so he's going to be able to drop down there or drop down fair much easier and much further.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if Ethan wants to hold center stage, he doesn't need to corner himself necessarily if Skyward Hero is going to be boomeranging from those side platforms.
Well, Ethan can just make a corner.
Yeah, true. True. He is playing the stage select string character.
Here we go. Okay, tried to get that reverse boomerang for the first time, didn't actually work out. Looks like Ethan is starting to figure out how to weave around it.
Yeah, that's part of the issue too, is I feel like as much crap as people give Steve, like, he's not the highest mobility character, especially when he doesn't have iron. Right? So he can't really maneuver around boomerang very well. He does have to play the slow game, get enough mats so he can kind of bully his way in. But if Skyward Hero does not let up the pressure, he does not get the mats for that. He does have some gold though, bit of iron. He's been doing a pretty solid job so far, being able to get in on that, yeah.
Alright, Diamond again, even on this first stock. Is he going to hold on to it? No, he's got that redstone as well. Skyward Hero blowing himself up, going to the other side. Didn't know you could plank in the air like that.
Yeah. Yeah, little coast-to-coast action from Skyward Hero. But he's going to sit pretty comfy. I mean, you can kind of platform camp like that. You are at 150. You do not want to be scrapping with Steve right now.
Okay, dropping the bomb. Trying to get that there. Some arrows. Ooh, some ledge trapping, but great DI there. All right, one more maybe. Oh my god.
Confirm. That's another thing too. We talk about Ethan checking his phone, checking. I imagine those are notes, right? Another thing people give a lot of Steve players grief for is they're like, "Oh, Steve's easy, Steve carries," but Steve players study. They study so much because the character has so much potential, right?
And that's something that everyone should do. You should always study
Yes.
frame data. You should always know what your matchups are. And if you're like, why am I going to study for a video game? All right, you don't want to win. Fine. Be that way.
Right. Yeah, Ethan is doing his best to choose the win here. But Skyward Hero making Link work. Kind of showing off the strengths of Link in this matchup. I think he's seeing a lot of the same things Gluto saw when he went for the Link counter pick.
Uh-oh. All right, managed to just get through that minecart. Ethan throwing the bomb away, but it comes back out so fast.
Yeah. I feel like Ethan's counter pick's coming back to bite him a little bit here because Skyward Hero is just able to camp on those corner platforms so well that, like, yeah, Ethan can get some mats, he can get some powered minecarts going, but how do you pressure Link who's just naring on that platform? He's so hard to contest.
No, okay, looks like now Ethan is the one camping on the platform, throwing up that bomb, finally gets the forward air, and now this is just the same situation as we had last game.
Yeah, Skyward Hero once again running away with this lead. I mean, Link's forward air was big enough to break the block that was protecting Ethan.
Yo, footstool combos? I mean, we didn't get the perfect footstool combo, but still really cool.
Oh, he was hitting some nasty stuff in his pools. I was watching. He was hitting nair bomb loops into bomb down air on K-roll players and things like that, so...
That's just cruel.
Yeah.
Hey, cruel.
Oh, yeah, just gotta be very patient, but Skyward Hero is gonna lose that first stock. No 3 stock for you. Let's see if Ethan can... Diamond is on deck now. If he can get this built, he can definitely get back in this game.
Oh my god, did he actually do it? Okay, it's gone. Yeah, so he does have it.
Yeah, Ethan gonna need some pretty strong combos that confirms here, just like a way in. Like, you need a good clean hit, and you need to really convert that hit. And I don't know if Skyward Hero's gonna give it to him.
Jumping around, throwing the bomb, gets a conversion into the double up air.
That move beats
does
Anvil,
plank?
by the way. Yeah.
Woo!
That move's a little egregious as a triple tool.
He needs it.
If it were on a better character, people would be complaining.
How people complain about anything, but right now it looks like Ethan's gonna be the one to complain about getting blown out here in game 4.
Yeah, once again, not out of it yet, but those boomerangs are so safe, gonna help confirm that up smash. Skyward Hero gonna take it 3-1.
All right, but you know, like you said, we do have 2 matches for Ethan there on the loser side, so not out of it just yet. He's gonna have to dig in deep though. Meanwhile, Skyward Hero has a moment to just breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, just that satisfaction, that relief of being in grand finals. It is guaranteed. You only need to win 1 more set to win the tournament. That is so safe. It's so nice because now Ethan's like, well, I had a close set with Chico. I might have to fight him again, right? That's so scary. Like, that was game 5, last hit.
Mhm.
I don't want to run that back again, especially not against a character like Hero.
Hey, if you did it once, you can do it again.
Right.